Some call this time of year spring. Others call it the start of roadwork season. That's where we begin tonight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rich Pierce.
And I'm Kate Davison. News 9's Jessica Haberly has details on a long-term project that started in Jefferson County.
Well, you might have noticed a few construction barrels right outside of Steubenville on US 22. And when I say a few, that's quite an understatement. They stretch on and on and on. This project is running about a half a mile east of the State Route 43 interchange to State Route 7. And you may see barrels on State Route 7 as well that's related to this project. Now, there were no major issues here. ODOT said it was just time in the road's life cycle to get a general resurfacing.
You know, of course, spring being our blossoming barrel season, as some people say. You know, our orange barrels are popping up everywhere. But the biggest thing is with resurfacing is we need pavement temperatures to be up over a certain degree or else they can't pave. So a lot of those you'll see starting in May and June when the contractor can get those good temperatures. So that way they're getting a good product from that asphalt that they're laying down out there.
It's unnecessary. I feel like they just do things to money. Everything's about money. And that's just how I feel.
What about when it's done and there's a nice new road?
I mean, I'm gonna like it then, but as of right now, it's just a lot.
There are only lane restrictions expected, no full closures or detours, and this work is expected to continue through September 30th, so those barrels will be part of the landscape for quite some time. As always, a reminder to follow the adjusted speed limit in that area, allow extra room in between yourself and the other vehicles on the road in case there are any sudden stops or turns, and be mindful that a lot of people will be working in this area for quite some time. Reporting in Jefferson County, Jessica Haberly, News 9.
The oldest bridge in West Virginia is in Elm Grove, and it's about to undergo a rehab project. Next week, Monument Place Bridge on National Road will close for an estimated year and a half. The work will not replace the historic structure, but functionally, it will be like new. The suggested detour is National Road to I-70, then get off at Washington Road or Exit 4, depending on the direction you're driving. It's an inconvenience, but a necessary one.
Old structures of this type, there comes a time when you just need to get in there and do some real meaningful work to get it back up to as close to modern standards as we can get.
The closure is set to start June 1st and last until October of 2022.
Ohio announced the winners of its first Vaccination lottery tonight. Abigail Bujanski from Silverton won the $1 million prize, and Joseph Costello from Englewood won a 4-year scholarship, including tuition, room and board, and books to an Ohio public university. Each Wednesday for the next 4 weeks, another winner for both prizes will be announced. Earlier today, Governor Mike DeWine said the $1 million prize has helped boost the state's vaccination rate by 45%, and he said the scholarship has led to a 94% increase in vaccinations among those ages 16 and 17.
Now to your severe weather Team 9 coverage as we take a live look outside through the lens of our tower cam.
For a check on our forecast, let's turn things over to severe weather Team 9 meteorologist Nathan Shutt. Nathan.
Thanks, Richie. Kate, looking drier out there right now. Still a bit damp, though, for sure for those conditions. Those steadier showers that we saw going into the evening, leaving the area. We're not quite done with rain yet. We will have one more round of showers pushing back into the region. Our current temperature is sitting around the mid-60s. Will drop about another 10 degrees by tomorrow morning. Looking at clouds and radar, again, you'll notice the showers initially pushed to the east. Notice that next round of showers that are situated further towards our west and northwest as we drop southeast back into the region. And after this round of showers, we dry up going into the second half of tonight. So after midnight is when we start to not only dry up, but we start to lose a lot of this cloud cover. Allows the temperatures to drop towards the mid-50s. We start to notice the dew points drop. More refreshing air on the way for tomorrow with not nearly as humid conditions like we've noticed earlier this week. High-level clouds begin to spill back into the region tomorrow, but still a very nice day. Those high-level clouds are ahead of the next round of rain that we're going to map out arriving into Friday with a forecast coming up.
Some good news for those who are in mask weary in Harrison County. Commissioner said today the mask policy for the county courthouse will be removed come June 2nd, which is when the state of Ohio is pulling most of its pandemic-related health orders.
We'll follow the state and the CDC guidelines. Of course, the state starts June the 2nd. Masks will not be required to enter the building. Certain offices may still require you to have a mask. If they do, there will be a sign on their door and a mask will be provided.
Harrison County was second in the state for a vaccine increase since the announcement of the Vaccination lottery. That's according to Governor Mike DeWine.
Over 17,000 senior citizens in Belmont County can once again gather in person after an uncertain year. Belmont County senior centers will reopen next week. Those who are fully vaccinated will not have to wear a mask. Senior Services of Belmont County operates 11 centers and is planning a safe return. Many area seniors say they're excited to get back to their communities.
Without my center, which I go to almost every day, I'm sort of a lost person. I miss my center and my friends.
We were missing some of the things that we needed the most, and that's to be active.
That is my happy place. I love going there, meeting with my friends, and it's just wonderful.
With the changes to state orders, seniors can enjoy bingo and cards as normal. They also can socialize and eat meals together. All senior centers in the county are set to reopen June 2nd. An investigation is underway after a body was found inside a car in Union Cemetery in Steubenville. The man was found in the back seat of a red Ford Taurus that groundskeepers say had been parked there since Friday. We're told some had seen the car over the last few days, but no one looked inside until this morning. Police have identified the man but have not released his name. They are investigating foul play.
The homicide case against Justin Kittle of Weirton is continuing in Brooke County Magistrate Court. A preliminary hearing that was scheduled Tuesday has been continued, but a new date was not set. Last week, the 21-year-old was charged in the death of his father, 54-year-old Jeff Kittle.
A man charged in a Steubenville bank robbery appeared in court today. Lloyd Christian Jr. was on the run for about 4 weeks before he was arrested in Columbus. He's accused of robbing the First National Bank in Hollywood City Center on May 3rd. No plea is entered at this stage. Christian's bond was set at $500,000 and a preliminary hearing was set for June 1st. Now, if convicted, he could be sentenced to 11 to 16 and a half years behind bars.
Coming up on News 9 at 10 on Fox 9, another mass shooting at a rail yard in California. Everything police know so far as the investigation continues.
And a new push from the White House to determine the origins of COVID-19 when we could see preliminary information ahead.